Hi guys, and welcome to this video. So it seems there has been a little bit of a leak at the NVIDIA GeForce database, and Tomb Raider was amongst those things, so I think we should talk about that. I'm going to try and link everything down the description that I still have because I think at this point NVIDIA actually tried to take the list down. I think it doesn't exist anymore, but there's probably lots of sites, websites that have this list saved, copied, whatever. There's been lots of different titles amongst these, but it's just database stuff that they have maybe for graphics testing, engine testing, so whatever is on there doesn't mean that it's going to be a new game. But there were 4 listings in there, and 2 regarding Rise of the Tomb Raider CES, whatever that is, could be like a collector's edition thing. Um, and also 2 listings with Tomb Raider Anniversary and then in brackets 2021 and Tomb Raider 25th Anniversary. So, what does that mean? We had Megan Marie earlier in the year say that there would be no new game this year. But she also said on Twitter, replying to someone who was complaining about E3 being pretty lame in regards of Tomb Raider, because they just announced the cookbook and that was it, that there would be other announcements later in the year, because this year is Tomb Raider's 25th anniversary, and they are celebrating. So even if she said that there would be no new video game this year, it could still mean that we get at least one announcement trailer or teaser trailer or something. And also because of the pandemic, things that they might have had planned, of course, could have turned out differently and been turned upside down, whatever. Yeah, so we should all take this with a grain of salt. But we also had the true leak, whatever it was, because Square Enix trademarked True or Tomb Raider Ultimate Experience. They did that in 2019, I believe. And I think that was like at the end of 2019, beginning of 2020, when this discussion started, where there was also this supposed official flyer floating around, where I at this point still don't know if it was official or not. But True apparently was supposed to be a compilation of Lara's greatest adventures, so definitely the classic titles. Apparently up until Underworld, even including the Guardian of Light, and probably also the Osiris thing. I don't remember the name, I'm sorry. The Curse of Osiris? Temple of Osiris? I think Temple of Osiris. Um, yeah, we don't know if the Survivor trilogy would have been included, but probably all of the classic era, classic Lara games would have been in there, and it would have been released for the latest PlayStation, the new Xbox, PC, Stadia, and even Nintendo Switch. I probably would have bought it for the Switch because I have all the games on PC and PlayStation, so Switch would be very cool actually, so I could always have Lara's Adventure ready to go. Um, yeah, but we haven't heard anything about that. There was, however, I saw that on Twitter, another leak on 4chan, and we know how trustworthy that is, with apparently a menu screen. And if that was true, it looked really cool. It was a really cool idea because the menu screen would have been like you switch between each of the games. So you have like the list from Tomb Raider 1 to Underworld. And for each game, there's like a compilation trailer thing running with the main theme of the game. And then when you choose this game, you would apparently then get into the main menu of the actual game you want to play, but it would all be like on one whole thing. I still wonder, that would probably take more than one PlayStation disc, or it would be like a download thing, because I mean the old games up until Tomb Raider 5, they all fit on one Blu-ray, probably including the Angel of Darkness 2. But Legend, Anniversary, and Underworld, I think they would need a separate disc. And for Nintendo Switch, like, oh my god, I didn't even think of that. Like, the cartridges, I don't think they have enough space, oh god. And my Switch model wouldn't have enough internal storage, damn. Either way, yeah, that thing happened. If that was true or not, I don't even know. If I can find it, I will link it down below. I only ever saw it once, and someone also talked about it here on YouTube. Well, it was a French YouTuber, and I didn't understand what he said, so, well. But yeah, we have the true thing. That could have been turned to the Tomb Raider 25th anniversary thing. We don't know what it is, but if we just think about it, it could very well be true, but just rebranded, renamed to be released for the 25th anniversary. But it could also be a remake of Tomb Raider 1, which we already have with Tomb Raider Anniversary, and now Core Design's Tomb Raider 10th Anniversary Edition also found its way on the internet, and lovely people are working on it with Tomb of Ash, and everybody's supporting this project. I love it so much. So a Tomb Raider Anniversary remake again would be unnecessary. What we also could be getting is a Tomb Raider 2 remake. People have been asking for remakes of those old games for years, so that's the thing. Or what I would also very much like, it could be a continuation of a classic Lara adventure, so an Underworld continuation, or just settle somewhere in the classic timeline. And just an homage to Lara's old adventures. It would be very cool. Fans would love it. Fans would eat it up to have classic Lara with dual pistols, no pickaxe, no bow. It's just her, fierce, ruthless, and maybe even have Keely Hawes back as her voice actress or General Elliot, because I think General Elliot is actually recording voice lines for Tomb Raider Reloaded, which apparently still hasn't been released, even though the announcement trailer was like 2 years ago at this point. I don't even care about it, but um, yeah, there's so much possibilities in what Tomb Raider 25th anniversary could be. But we also don't know if it's even real, if it's an actual thing, if it's going to be an actual next Tomb Raider game. So yeah, we have to take it with a grain of salt. But if you have any more theories, please leave them down in the comments because I would love to know about them. It could be true, renamed, Tomb Raider 2 remake, or a completely new adventure. We don't know. But either way, I'm hopeful that we are at least going to get an announcement trailer by the end of the year. It's definitely not going to be any continuation of the Survivor trilogy because they said they were going to try and unify the timelines, that they're looking into concepts of how to do this, which probably takes some more time for them to figure out. But a new Lara Croft title, like old classic Lara Croft title, is definitely not off the table. So I think we can be hopeful that we still have, we still have half of September, October, November, December. So we have like 3.5 months left for some big announcements. And we all know that the very first Tomb Raider game was released at the end of October. I think, was it the 30th or even, was it Halloween? It was the end of October. So if there is a new game announcement, chances are that that's going to be in October. I mean, I don't wanna like claim anything, but I'm just saying it's a possibility. I would love it. It would be amazing. Or like even if it was like a surprise release, like Beyonce dropping her self-titled album, like just overnight and it's out everywhere. Just imagine that. And they would have kept quiet about this. I mean I wouldn't mind. It would be amazing. We would get to play it right away, but it would probably be like sold out everywhere immediately. So yeah, we can be hopeful that there's something coming. This database leak has encouraged me to remain hopeful for the future. So yeah, as I said before, I'm going to try and link everything down below. And if you have any theories, please let me know. And if you have anything else that I should know about or that the community should know about, also link to Twitter, 4chan, whatever. I'm also sucking up the 4chan threads, even if those are mostly fake, probably. I don't know, but you never know. Okay, so that was it. Bye, guys.